All right, guys, last startup with the XAV-AX100 VT. It's gonna be weird not having the Singleton in here. All right, tach's still a little bit buggy. I need to get this sent in to get repaired. The shot in the tach, so sometimes it bugs out like that. But let's get this thing parked inside the garage, and we'll get right into this. Alright guys, so you guys know the drill by now. I'm taking these radios out. 2 bolts down here. We're thinking they're 10. I thought they were 8, but they're 10. Then we'll get in from there. Okay, so the bolts were 7s. So in case you are not new to the channel, this is what we're installing. A Sony XAV-AX100. We've got my backup camera I ordered the other day. We're not installing this today. We're getting it plugged into the radio, but we're not putting power down to it or setting it up. We're pretty much just plugging it in so you can formulate a plan for where you want to hook this up. It's kind of cold out, so we got the garage door closed. And as you guys can tell, my garage, we don't necessarily have a crap ton of room to throw it in. I mean, unless we pull the truck up a little bit further. We have a little bit of room in front. Yeah, primarily we're just focusing on installing the XAV-100. And then eventually I'm going to take the N5100 VT that I have over to Hayden, and we're going to throw it in the Ranger. Because pretty much it's running on a adapter harness kind of deal. Kind of like how this one is. Will be the Metra 1771, I think, if I remember. Yeah, so this is the harness we're going to be hooking up to the Sony XAV, and then hooking it up into that where the N5100 is. So I think we're just trying to find the harness. So I'll catch up to you guys until we have this out, and we'll go into what we need to do here to wire this up. All right, so the Singleton's out, super easy. We just gotta get this dash kit out, which is just held in by some clips. My dad has plans to fix this. I don't know what he means by that exactly, but I guess he's just gonna surprise me with it. So we'll see what happens today. But in case you guys didn't know, my dash is all sorts of chewed up from the years. The paint is flaking so bad on it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, we're just gonna finish this up and get ready to put the oil in. All right, so we're currently sanding the dash down to paint it, because pretty much my dad said once this is back in with a new radio in it, he doesn't want to take it back out. I don't really blame them. Pretty much what we're doing is we're gonna set up the dash. We're gonna put the radio in. We might have to do some trimming apparently, since we might have to modify the sub dash, but a lot of people said they didn't have to. I guess we'll just have to see whenever we put it in. Can't really see the problems. Mine is like these 2 little things right here. Just take a Dremel to it and we're good. But yeah, I think we're gonna be painting this black. I had like a brief thought about doing like the blue the truck came in, but we don't have that, so I think black's gonna be the way to go. So yeah, we'll probably have a black dash by the end of the day, but we've already got the window thing out. We've got the diagram for the window out, and we've got, you know, obviously the MEX out and all that crap, the vents. But yeah, we're just gonna get to work on cleaning this up. All right, so a little bit of an update. We just hooked up all the wires to verify that this radio works. It does. I didn't catch it on video because we were just performing initial setup and just verifying it works. But yeah, we're currently working on figuring out what to do with the dash, because one thing that I knew going into this was that the dash may need to be modified, and looks like may has become needs. So we're currently trying to figure out how we want to do it. We're actually going to be working on painting the dash. I spent the last hour or so using acetone and cotton balls and all that stuff to clean it up. I don't know where he has it, but it's cleaned up. We're getting ready to use this Dremel here to get it cut down to make it fit. So this is the dash right now. We've got this black can, and we're gonna use the Dremel to trim the tabs. We're gonna work on the top one first and just see if it even needs it. And you cut the bottom once it there needs it. But that's what we're doing right now. And we got the MEX ready to go for Hayden. So all that said, we're gonna get the painting up. All right, so we're gonna go for coat number 2 here. We're just checking out over there. For some reason, the paint is acting up over there, but the rest of the radio dash is doing pretty okay. We're going with a gloss black versus a flat black. Everyone knows I'm not a big fan of matte paint. Never has been my favorite. So, not being gloss white was way better. I'm following the fumes instead of trying to get a look at them. Alright, so let's go number 2. We got the camera pretty much hooked up minus the actual like wiring for the camera to hook up to the back end of the car. But we got the front side of things to the radio done, so we can go back in there and see what we're doing. Alright guys, so this is our finished. Still sticky. So we've still got the dash here, finished up. Still drying a little bit, but pretty much what we're going to be dremeling out is we're going to start with this little top piece up here, and if needed, we'll move down here to the bottom ones. Yeah, that's kind of the plan what we're doing right now. We didn't actually show the wiring because it's pretty self-explanatory how to do this. I know a lot of people I know there was a lot of dislikes in the original radio install video from 2017, so it's been 2 years since we put a radio in this truck. That's why the majority of the people that disliked it probably just ticked off that I didn't show how to wire it in. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's wiring guides for a reason. So consult your wiring guide when you buy the radios. For stuff like the push button, I showed that because no one's done it before, and there's not a wiring diagram specific to the truck. But the radios, they come with wiring diagrams, so it's pretty self-explanatory. But just want to get that out of the way, so people are like, "Oh, you didn't show the wiring." There's a wiring diagram. I mean, I can literally find it and show it to you probably at the end of the video, but we're just going to be getting ready to Dremel the tab out of the dash once it dries up a little bit more. It's not 100% perfect because the dash itself has a bunch of imperfections in it because it's plastic. It's what it does. It gets old and it gets brittle. So, but so far it looks much better than it did. We went with the gloss because I hate flat black. So it looks fantastic. It's actually the exact same paint we used on my grill. So I want to give a general idea of what it looks like when it's dry in my grill. I mean, you can't see it too well, but the exposure. There you go. Now you guys can see it a little bit better, but that's it right now. We're just finishing up the dash, letting it dry, and then we're going to hook everything up, put the dash kit in, Dremel that out. I'll show the dremeling process so you guys know to Dremel out. Obviously, I'm not going to leave you guys completely in the dark, but I'm just going to, not showing the wiring diagram because there's a wiring diagram that came with it. But yeah, let this dry, Dremel it out, and we'll be good to go. So just as we thought, you do have to trim the bottom. So that's why I'm pretty much cutting everything out that was dremeling earlier off because, well, I mean, you have to Dremel the top and the bottom part off. So we're working on getting it in the last clip. The top clips are working perfectly, but the bottom clip has been giving us a bit of a problem. So besides that though, it's going right in, of course after dremeling the top piece. So have quite a mess going on over here from all the shavings and the paint and all that stuff that I took off earlier. So of course we'll get to reassembling the dash and putting the controls back in. Also very easy to do. Screws, clips, all that jazz. But for the most part, it looks like we're about done. So I'll catch up to you guys in a moment once we get it hooked up, and then I've got a little bit of a treat to show you guys because there's no tutorials on how to do this online. And I found out how to do it, and I'm gonna demonstrate it to you guys after we get everything hooked up. Here we go, first fire up since we got everything wired in with the black dash. Focus this camera. Alright guys, so now we're inside the truck. The radio is hooked up, dash is put in. So we're gonna go ahead and fire the radio on. And then we're gonna change the wallpaper because I was trying to do the splash screen, but apparently the splash screen little trick you can do hasn't patched. So I was not able to get to work. So I'm gonna crank this down to 0 real quick because I don't want to blast copyrighted music. Alright, so I have my flash drive here. Good old VMP flash drive. You guys can't see that. Yeah, you still. I've lost my lights apparently. So Guess that's gonna be the way to do things. VMP flash drive, all that crap. Apparently the dome lights are not working. Don't know why, but they're not. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up and I'll be right back. All right, so now we've got that plugged in. Here's settings, visual settings, wallpaper, import. Should have this one right here. So there we go. Now we have ourselves our new wallpaper. Looks really nice. Then of course I'll demonstrate CarPlay. So I'll go ahead and unhook my USB drive here. Alright, so now we're in CarPlay. So now I can demonstrate some of the neat little things I can do with it. I have maps, obviously, which is going to be one of the coolest things Alright, so I can't even Spotify without like closing the phone out. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. In case you didn't know, I record on my phone, so I guess that kind of helps if I didn't. But yeah, this is CarPlay and all that. So pretty much just to close out, we are gonna this is the only things I can really complain about is the radio sits very deep back there. I mean, this is the front of the dash right here, so you can tell the screen's pretty far back. The dash kit gets in the way of the volume knob, so that's incredibly difficult and tedious to get to, and you only have like a little bit of space to get a hold of it. But besides that, it came out fine. We did accidentally chip part of it off of the dash. I mean, it's old plastic, so we were dremeling it and it broke a piece off. So there's some dremeling involved. Keep that in mind. You will have to dremel the bottom half and the top half to make this fit perfectly with this dash kit, the Metro dash kit. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video on the dash kit and the radio install and all that. Unfortunately, I was wanting to do the splash screen, but I was unable to get it to work. So all that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. New mods are coming soon for the truck again. I just got to get paid, and we'll start working towards other stuff. I'm hoping to get a front lip for the truck. It's not going to be a specific one for it because there are none. Explorer Express stopped selling the ones they made for trucks a long time ago, but we're going to give it a shot with one of the cheaper Amazon ones. Maybe. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do, but we're hoping we can get that done before Captain Not Saying. Hoping I can get my headers installed before Captain Not Saying. Who knows? But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys later.